Get the starts for the Warriors in the second half, joining Curry, Green, and Moody. Foul on the first possession. Now Jalen Green, he's been a big story in Green.
Guys like him have to knock down open shots.
Houston trying to even up this series at one apiece as they go to San Francisco for Game 3 Saturday. And Green, Defensive Player of the Year, will be announced tomorrow. Draymond Green is one of the finalists. Gives him a little offense. Pat Spencer and Jonathan Kuminga getting his first minutes of the playoffs. Curry, a little hesitation and able to score.
Yes.
Van Vliet to the corner. Ben Thompson, who picked up those 3 fouls early, and now Van Vliet on the reset, no good. Şengün is there with a Butler will not return. Butler's going to get an MRI tomorrow on that tailbone, as Lauren reported. Three-pointer by Post.
Well, they need
flying high for the rebound. Ben Thompson gives it up. Brooks takes Post in the paint and scores it. Shooter's touch.
not so sure.
Curry did not get the shooter's touch on that leg. Wow, look at that Euro. And now Brooks for 3.
All right.
Shooter's touch, coach.
Touch. He's had 2 or more three-pointers in 9 straight games.
Hey, he shot at 39.7% from three-point range this year. As I think I got a bad meal and I'm trying to recover from it. Here's Post for 3. Cash.
But you got to see the screen.
Jalen Green with a rebound. Eason drives, kicks. Jalen Green got another one. Big shot here in game 2.
Ime Udoka just throwing a lot of lineups. This Warrior team has 2 bigs together, and now we see no bigs on the floor.
Green's got 25 as Kuminga hits a 3. Matchups to officiate. But David Guthrie, Courtney Kirkland, and Sean Corbin. David Guthrie has the least amount of experience of the 3, and he's got 20 years in the NBA, including 11 NBA Finals games.
And this is his 112th playoff game, and he's the least experienced guy.
The NBA made sure the veterans were on this one. Courtney Kirkland's got 25 years in, Sean Corbin 30 years in, and they've had their hands full tonight with this matchup.
Yeah, well, you know, when you're getting into this kind of hand-to-hand combat, you want guys who have been through these battles.
Rockets lead by 13. After the tee, that's on the deck, and saved by Green. Here goes Eason, taking on all comers, and he lays it in. Just knifing his way through all the Warriors right there.
Tari Eason, one of 7 guys on this team, averaging 12 or more points.
Kuminga throws it up and over the backboard. Houston ball up.
For Asar's homestand, and Amen told me it's been amazing. Him and Asar haven't played on the same night, so they've been each other's biggest supporters, but it has to be an incredible experience for the Thompson family all around, guys.
Yeah, what are the odds? And Amen was the 4th pick, Asar the 5th pick. And not only do they share a birthday, they share a middle name, and it's 4 letters. It is XLNC, which is pronounced excellence. I like that. You're setting a standard early.
You set it early, and they're living up to it. I'll tell you what. Amen in the top 20 in the NBA in rebounding, steals, and blocks.
It's going to be a foul on the Curry shot attempt. Amen did not end up in the finalists, the 3 finalists for Defensive Player of the Year, but certainly got votes and was, I would guess, a top 5 finalist among
I would
players.
think so. And look, he and Asar, both among the best defenders in this league.
It's a great story. 22-year-old twins, both performing in these NBA playoffs. Curry at the free throw line. Rockets lead is 15. And a reminder that the NBA on TNT tonight from Houston, brought to you by NerdWallet.
I'll tell you what's amazing is, as physical as they've been with Steph Curry, these are really his first 2 free throws. He shot the one technical, okay, but these are his first 2 free throws that he has earned despite the physical defense.
Anything else you'd like to add about his free throws and his success?
He's now made 44 in a row. Well, not officially. Not officially, because we don't count the ones he made in the play-in game. I don't understand. One of the most important games of the year, and we don't count the stats. Like, they've disappeared. His 13 for 13 in that game don't count.
Here's the man Thompson, comes up short. The bigger story is you baiting me into trying to jinx Stephen Curry. We've been working with you long enough now. You teed me up. But yes, 44 in a row, and that's going to be off Curry. Good hands by the Rockets, and it'll be Houston ball.
The Warriors, though, just not totally going away. They haven't cut deeply into the lead, but also not letting it get to 20. They're riding this zone defense a little bit, and then they'll match up out of it late.
Jalen Green guarded by Santos. Adams gives it right back. Green for three. No, missed it badly. He's got 25 points. This Houston team, a poor three-point shooting team. Poor shooting team all the way around, really. Field goals and free throws. As Looney gets to the basket, here come the Warriors, and Ime Udoka starting to feel that a little bit. Timeout Rockets. The lead.